Yeah, hi guys, how's it going? I hope you're all okay and you're all well. Um, just doing a quick gum chew here. My last little bit of Trident gum. Today, I thought I'd just do a little ramble about football. I was listening to the commentary earlier. It was Premier League. It was Chelsea and West Ham, which Chelsea were fortunate enough to win 2-0. And then there's BBC Red Button Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and if you've ever watched Final Score on a Saturday, it's like that. It's all set out in the same platform and everything as Final Score, but they're actually broadcasting it from BBC Radio 5 Live. So yeah, we got Champions League on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, we've got Champions League tomorrow, Championship, League 1, League 2, National League. I don't know, I can't remember if there's any National League North or National League South. I don't think there is, but don't quote me on it. And my team's playing tomorrow. Talking about my team, I don't really follow, I follow all aspects of football. I like to know how all the teams are doing, but my actual team is in League 1. We're not doing very well. We're in the playoffs, so we could potentially get promoted into the Championship, which would be awesome. But we've got some very stiff competition. The likes of Doncaster or Peterborough would have to play, and then if we do that, we'll then have to go against Portsmouth or Sunderland. I don't want to face Sunderland. We've never beaten Sunderland. We faced them twice this season. They beat us the first day when the season started. We played them. They beat us 1-0. And we played them again later on in the year, and we drew 1-1 with them. So we've never beaten Sunderland. What I'm hoping is that we have to face Portsmouth, because we've beaten Portsmouth 2-1 a couple of months ago. So we've got the potential to do the job, get the job done against Portsmouth and get promoted. So all we've got to do is hope that Portsmouth beats Sunderland, which they have done for the EFL trophy, the Checker Trade Trophy. Portsmouth have beaten Sunderland, and I hope that Portsmouth beat Sunderland. We either have to defeat Doncaster or Peterborough, whoever, because they keep changing for 6th place at the moment. We've been 5th for months. We've been in 5th place for ages. I think we're like 13 points behind the 1st place, which is Luton. Tomorrow night we're facing Wickham. Wickham are like 18th in the table, so fingers crossed we should get that done. But Charlton is known to have a reputation of losing to teams quite regularly who are really down low. And you just think to yourself, what is going on? Why are you losing to people who, are so low down the table and we're fifth? Don't make sense. But we beat Plymouth at the weekend, so that's good. Hopefully we beat Wickham. The problem is we need to beat Wickham because next weekend we're facing Luton. Well, Luton are going to wipe the floor of us because they're in first place. And Luton are tough. And yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that, and I'm predicting a loss. But as you all know, anyone who watches football knows anything can happen. We could go out next weekend. Luton could be having a real bad week, and we could be having a stonker of a week. We could be really, really on top of our game. We bring our A game and beat Luton. I can't see it happening. But yeah, let's just see what happens. Yeah, let me know, guys, where your team is, whether they're Premier League, whether they're Championship, whether they're League One, League Two, National League North and South. It doesn't matter where they are. I'm not going to degrade you or degrade the teams, because even in the National League South, there's quite a lot of good teams. You've got Torquay that's up there, right at the top, and they're so far ahead on points. I think they're going to go to the normal National League next year. As we all know, it's April, so relegations are starting to happen. Let's face it, Huddersfield and Fulham have been relegated to Championship. I think Cardiff will definitely be the next one to go. They were lucky they didn't get relegated last week. But I reckon they'll be the next ones to go. A team which is not too far away from me, Maidstone United, they've been relegated to the National League South, but that was their own fault. They have been absolutely terrible this season. They were bad last season, but at least they survived. Braintree's been relegated. I'm not quite sure until I find out tomorrow night about the other relegated teams. But yeah, it's bad for Huddersfield. They've only been in the Premier League 2 seasons. Fulham have only been in one season and back to Championship. See, the problem is, if you win your playoffs, or you get promoted, or you win the league, you can't just say, oh, I want to stay in the Championship. You have to go to the Premier League. That's how it works. But Fulham couldn't handle it. Fulham could not handle the Premier League, just like Huddersfield couldn't. Huddersfield survived last season, but they're relegated now. And see, how relegation works is, if it goes on points. So your away game, your away goals, your home goals, your wins, your losses, and that, but Huddersfield and Fulham will continue to play Premier League football until the end of the season. That's how it works. Although they've been relegated, their fate is sealed. So they will go to the Championship next season, but they will play Premier League football in that league. They will face other Premier League teams until the end of the season. That's how it works. Just for any of you who don't know, it's a bit like the Champions League. If you get relegated from the Champions League, you go down to the Europa League. That's where Arsenal and Chelsea are. But the likes of Liverpool, and Man City, yeah, etc., etc. They're in the Champions League, along with Tottenham. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. Like I say, I'm rooting for Charlton Athletic. They're my team. And hopefully we can get back up to Championship. And then depends how we do in the Championship. We'll get some decent players. Who knows? Eventually, one day Premier League again. That'd be awesome. I think in the Premier League though, we would struggle. We've got too many big teams like Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal. The list goes on and on and on. That's why the likes of, Brighton are 16th and Fulham and Huddersfield have been relegated, because the competition in the Premier League is just far too strong. And obviously the likes, you got the other, B plus teams like West Ham, who lost tonight, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Everton, all teams that are potential threats in the Premier League, but you never know. So yeah, guys, I'd appreciate if you subscribe, hit the bell icon, like or dislike this video, comment down below, let me know what you think about this video, or like I said, tell me who your team is. It doesn't matter what league they're in, they've all got my respect in that league. Like I said, even if it's National League South or National League, League 2, doesn't matter. They are all teams who fight as hard as they can to get their fans happy. It doesn't matter if your team is Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. I mean, look at me, my team is in League 1. So, and we went down from the Premier League. So, we couldn't handle the Premier League, we couldn't handle the Championship. We're doing really well in League 1. See what happens. So yeah, let me know what your team is, guys. I'd be interested to hear what my subscribers, what their team are. Even if you don't support a team, just leave a little comment about football chit chat, and just or just tell me how your day's been. That would be just as good. Yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there because it's like 12:15 at night. I'm not feeling particularly too good. I'm feeling okay, but just got stomach cramp. A little uncomfortableness, you know what I mean? Might have been that fish and chips I ate last night. Okay guys, yeah, have a good one. And I will be doing another video very shortly. So until then, take care, look after each other, peace out, good night.